Good afternoon, friends.
I have with me the Minister for Coal and the Minister for Law and Justice. We also have Secretary Coal here. This media briefing is, if you will agree with me, confined to the CAG reports that were submitted recently and placed before Parliament, with particular reference to the report on the allocation of coal blocks during a certain period of time. My colleague Sri Jaiswal has held 2 media briefings, and I think he has placed all the facts before the media and in the public domain, and has answered every doubt that may have arisen in anyone's mind, and has effectively pleaded the government's case. Despite that, we are disappointed that the opposition, especially the BJP, is unwilling to allow Parliament to function and unwilling to discuss the matter on the floor of the House. On behalf of the government, many of us have stated, both on the floor of the House as well as outside, that government is willing to debate and discuss any subject in Parliament, including the CAG reports. With specific reference to the CAG report on the coal block allocation, we have said the Prime Minister is willing to make a statement in Parliament, either to initiate a debate or in the course of the debate, and he is fully prepared to answer all questions that may arise out of the statement. Yet the Prime Minister has not been allowed to make a statement, a discussion has not started, and Parliament's business for a whole week has been paralyzed. We are very disappointed with this development, and on behalf of the government, I would once again make a fervent appeal to the opposition that when Parliament meets again on Monday, we should allow Parliament to function. If the first subject they want to raise is a CAG report with reference to the coal allocation, we are ready, we are willing, and we can debate it as long as they want to debate it. That's the prefatory statement. On the coal block allocation itself, while many sections of the media have carried the correct picture, I'm afraid there are still some sections which are not accurately reporting the facts. I'm not converting this into a technical or legal debate, but I would urge you respectfully to please accurately report the facts. The facts are that this is a policy that has been there for many years, well before 2004. Coal blocks have been allocated by the previous governments as well as by UPA 1 and UPA 2. The procedure, the process has been the same all through these years. UPA did not make any change in policy. It attempted to make a change in policy. That attempt took a certain number of years to fructify. Ultimately, it is the UPA government which succeeded in amending the law. The rules have been framed, and now the bidding documents are under preparation by an expert body. A government which brought about, although after some time, a successful change in policy is blamed for the continuation of a policy that had its origin many years before the UPA came into office. So if you did nothing, you're not to blame. If you try to bring about a change, you are to blame. Is that the standard with which we will conduct our public affairs and our politics? Secondly, as Mr. Jaiswal has explained and will explain if necessary again, this presumptive loss, I deeply regret to say, is so flawed, and so many of you have carried so many incisive articles by very eminent writers that has pointed out these flaws. If coal is not mined, if coal remains buried in Mother Earth, where is the loss? The loss can arise only if 1 ton of coal is taken out of Mother Earth and sold at some unacceptable quote-unquote price or value. But if coal is not mined, where is the loss? I think thanks to rising prosperity in the country over the last few years, we are all enamored about numbers which run into 6 digits and 9 digits. I would respectfully urge you to report the facts. And if you want any clarification on facts, the Minister is here, the Secretary is here, my distinguished colleague, the Law Minister is here, and we will clarify to the best of our ability. But all these are indeed matters of debate. We are not running away from debate. We are happy to address you, but it is a sad reflection of parliamentary democracy's functioning that we cannot say these things on the floor of the House. We have to create a platform to place these facts in the public domain. My respectful request is, please report the facts accurately. Whatever views you want to say, please say your views. It's a free country. We can have rival views. Let the people judge. But the facts must be reported accurately. With these few words, I will now request the Minister of Coal to say in a very brief form what he has already said in 2 press conferences.